All right, guys, top of the morning. Happy October 22nd. Good to see your faces. Coming to you guys feeling super, super stoked that I now have a 6-year-old who is in wrestling. And if you've ever seen little kids trying to wrestle for their very first time, I find it to be the cutest thing ever. And my gentle little soul of a son doesn't want to hurt anybody. They're like, push the shoulders, push. You should have seen him. He was just like tapping and tapping. He's just a gentle giant, big old tree trunk legs, but I'm hoping he gets into it. It's really, really cool to see. So I want to share that with you because it was a very, very proud dad moment. I don't know if my son will be an athlete. He'll probably be an actor. However, I'm excited to see him play, and then he gets a singlet next week, and I'm excited to see him in his little wrestling gear. So it's got to be the cutest thing ever. And he's got a headpiece, and it's really cool. So you guys, welcome. If we have any guests on the line, please go ahead and raise your hand. We'd like to do official introductions before we get the meeting started. Do we have any guests on the line or first timers to a Team Fast meeting? All right, cool. Well, welcome back, everybody. We're going to get this started. As always, I'm going to turn this over to Karina. We're going to kind of change up the flow for this week to turn it over to Patrick right after Karina. So Karina, you want to go first, and then I will go over to Patrick in just a moment.
Yep, perfect. So today's teachable moment came up from one of our lovely agents having an interaction with a realtor at an open house. So first things first, when you're hosting an open house and people are coming through the front door, it's important that agents identify themselves as realtors. Ideally, you'll have your business card. Some people have like an old school name tag, like, you know, this is stuff that I would consider to be like basic information, but just in case it's not clear, always identify yourself as a realtor, what company you're working with, so that other agents that are hosting know what's up. The second part is with the open house visitor non-agency disclosure, which is a mouthful. It's that form that everyone's using from CAR. That's a really good best practice form to have all adult visitors sign in. It is not a law, it's not a requirement unless the seller specifies that they 100% want every single every single person that walks in that door to sign. Otherwise, they're not allowed into that house, which is pretty rare. Most people understand that it's beneficial to have people come through. As agents, for your own liability, you want them to sign in to that open house sign because it helps decrease your liability. So it says here on our little CAR guide, whether a prospective buyer signs an open house form or not, they're welcome to come into the open house and view the property. Signing is not a condition of entering the home. However, in circumstances that it is advisable for the open house agent to be guarded in their discussions. You do not want to accidentally create an implied agency. Merely talking to the buyer while making it clear that you're representing a seller exclusively likely does not constitute with that working with the buyer, which would require that buyer agreement. Since there's no clear point when talking becomes working with them, you have to use your own caution to be prudent around that. A more conservative approach is for the listing agent to provide no information to the visitor beyond what is on the listing agent's information sheet, like that MLS sheet or the flyer, until either that open house form is signed, or maybe that person just walks through and then you advise them to contact their own agent. But just key point here is that it's not a requirement, but it is best practice for every adult to sign that open house form. I'll post the quick guide. As always, talk to me with questions. Thanks.
Yeah, I appreciate you talking about this, Karina. And I think it's important that we all do what others sometimes choose not to do, just be courteous and be nice and not give other people resistance. Like, let's just all play nicely with each other because we never know who's going to be on the other end of the deal when we're submitting that. And so good practice. Thank you for that update, Karina. I'm actually going to go to Patrick. And Patrick, if you can kind of explain the couple layers. I know you talked about Agent Spotlight, the Zillow videos, as well as headshots, and then our video of the week. So I'll share your slides really quick. I'll bring this up so I can turn the mic over to you. So Patrick, without further ado, my man, go ahead and take it over. And when you're ready for me to click, just let me know. You're muted.
Great. So this week, we've got the Zillow profile videos. So that is shooting today and tomorrow. So for those who may have seen, for example, like Jung Hee's Zillow profile page, there's a little bit of a difference. So that was a different project entirely. This one's going to be a lot more truncated, expedited, simple. So there is no script. It's effectively just, I'm asking you, hey, what's your name? What team in brokerage? What are the things that you love about, doing real estate? And then I cue you up to effectively say, and here are some of the deals that I've done. And then we cut to effectively slides with the pictures, the transaction data, things like that. So you don't have to memorize all of your transactions. And then just a nice simple closeout of, look forward to working with you. And, thanks for visiting my page. So something very, very simple. I don't want you to overburden yourself with the script. Totally not necessary. This is short, sweet. They just want to see your face. They want to hear what you're about. And they want to see the deals you've done. So that's sort of what we're doing there. And then of course we have headshots and the motion moments on Thursday, Friday. So just to reiterate, if you're there for headshots and you're brand new, I'm going to have you do both of these things. If you just want headshots, that's fine, but we really recommend these motion moments. It's basically just a 5-second video of you looking at camera, smiling, looking friendly, just breathing. It's basically like a moving headshot. And what that does, we're able to put that into your buyer's presentation and really sort of take your marketing to the next level. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and post the link to headshots over in the chat right now. So if you want to be a part of that for one or the other, this will be what you will use. So that's going in the chat right now. Here we go. Great. So we can go to the next slide.
Hey guys, so welcome back to my page.
So let me just quickly cue this one up a little bit. So this is Jakara Miller. I love seeing new faces in the queue. It tells me two things. One, you're getting out of your comfort zone. Two, that you're taking advantage of the wonderful resources that we have here. So this video was edited by Jay. And it is a great example of taking a topic that has some layers to it and really utilizing B-roll and all the tools at our disposal in the editing room to get you guys to have a more elevated sort of content experience when you're publishing on Instagram.
Hey guys, so welcome back to my page. And
Yeah, Patrick, really quick, I'm just going to do a quick mic check. Can you hear that audio?
today I want to touch on rental property. Again, this is just
Patrick?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me start it over for everybody. Let's cue. I don't know why this
hey
keeps
guys,
happening.
so
All right,
welcome
let's
back
cue it
to my
up.
page.
There we go.
And today I want to touch on rental property. Again, this is continuing that investment stream that we have going on. Pretty much what rental properties are going to be is when you acquire a property. It can be a single family home, it can be a multi-family home, it can even be a commercial space if that's what you want to do. But I'm more so talking about multi-family. So there is a strategy where you can go ahead and purchase a multi-family property. You can use an FHA loan if that's what you prefer to do. Obviously, that's going to be like 3 to 3.5% down payment. Out of that, you would have to live in one of the units for about a year. And then from there, you can rent out the other units that you have attached to that property. You're pretty much going to be paying, like, accruing money that way because you're obviously going to have tenants that are paying you. Basically, what a rental property is going to be is where you buy a property and exchange for monthly income from tenants. That's what a rental property is going to be and how you can acquire one. If you wanted to learn a little bit more about that, please don't hesitate to DM me. Hey guys.
So really cool. So Patrick, a little bit further on this, when you think about the description that was given and kind of the guide of how she wanted this video to look, was it completely you guys have creative freedom, or did she give really targeted bullet points of how she wanted this video to look and turn out?
Great question. Well, I would say this certainly falls in the scope of sort of how we normally default our content. I mean, we always are looking for B-roll that is going to sort of make everything pop out and bring things to life as far as whatever the subject matter is. And I'm looking up her video right now. As far as her notes, I don't believe there were any sort of notes that she submitted. So really it was just her sending the stuff she recorded in the fast booth and then our editors just taking off from there. So they're absolutely great at that. So if you're coming into this and you're brand new and you're saying, look, I actually don't know what I want, I just want to try this, that's okay. You don't have to, you don't have to come in as a social media auteur with some verbose description as far as what you want from point A to point B, because our editors are more than equipped to be able to help take your content and sort of make it pop, make it cool, invest, their assets into making sure that it's going to have as much life as possible. But of course, if you guys have any sort of influencers you follow, style guides you have, any sort of influence you want to impart upon the content that you guys are making, our editors are also very, very malleable and fully capable of sort of matching the sort of aesthetic or vibe or structure that you guys are all looking for.
Yeah, and what I would encourage everyone to do when you're late night scrolling, when you're on a plane, when you're looking at videos, just start to save those videos, as part of your own catalog of videos that you like, styles, also all of the music. So when it comes to submitting your inquiry, or excuse me, your submission for your video, you actually say, hey, I like the way that this video is. I like the tone of this. I like this emotional feel, or whatever it is. So if you like stuff and you're watching stuff and you want your stuff to maybe look similar to those, keep a log of those. That way you can include those links when you do the type form. So Patrick, really good stuff. I love seeing the new features every single week. Anybody have any questions, thoughts on that video? Any insights, anybody? Once or twice?
What I'll do is I'll go ahead and, oh yeah, go ahead.
Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go.
what's up?
Let's go, Jakara. And listen, Jakara said, it's hard for me. I don't want to do video. I don't want to do video, but I see you, Jakara. What's up? Let's talk.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of missed a little bit of it. I just know I caught the end of it. But yeah, thanks for editing it, first of all. Team, that was great. I appreciate it. That's all I have to say.
Well, thanks for shooting the content. Because we have nothing to edit. Let's shoot.
So real quick, while we have you here, and thank you for being a part of it. Can you quickly kind of talk about your experience working with the editors? Like, has it been easy? Has it been valuable for you?
Yeah, for sure. It's been super valuable. I'm trash at editing. So it's been super, super good. I think for me, how I wanted to have these particular videos edited, they did a great job. I think the communication is pretty good too. I think I had Jay edit 2 of them before, if I'm not mistaken. He's very communicative, and all of them are all communicative, so I appreciate it. It's very quick, very easy. They just send it right back to you. They ask you questions if you need anything else. So yeah, it was good working with them.
Love it.
Love to hear it.
Good stuff, Patrick. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to the entire Shredditor team. And Jakar, shout out to you for getting outside of your comfort zone and continuously creating content. So let's get right into the slides for the weekend. Jakar, if you want that particular slide, we can share it with you. But let's go into community contributions. Does anybody have an event, upcoming event, something they're hosting, something that they're attending that they want to talk about and plug here on the call today? Give everybody an opportunity. Grab the mic. All right, cool. Let's go, D Bledsoe. Good to see you in the booth. You stay in that booth. I love seeing that. Let's go, D.
Hey, second Thursday of November, the sign up link is in my bio for the Alameda County Community Food Bank. So please join in. Yeah, we had our best turnout with about 6 people this last time. So if you guys have time, please sign up and contribute a couple hours to giving back to the community.
Beautiful, beautiful. Good stuff. Anybody else have anything that they want to plug? All right, cool. Let's continue cruising on. Let's get right into new escrows for the week.
Hey guys.
All right, so new escrows for the week. So Mel got into contract in Pittsburgh for $162,500, and then Kelly and Tim got into contract in Hayward on a flex. I'm going to turn the mic over to Kelly. She's here. She's ready. She's chomping at the bit. She wants to talk about this deal. So Kelly, tell us about this deal. What was the strategy? What worked? And tell us about this deal. Let's go.
Hello, this deal, I partnered with Tim because the client needed someone who spoke that language, and I knew immediately who I could call. Tim's been great to work with, and I enjoy partnering up. Other than that, I'm ready to get on this board more.
That's right. I love it. And what do you believe was your strategy that got your offer accepted? Was it a competitive market? What was it that you saw that's kind of separated your strategy versus obviously the offers that did not get accepted?
This offer was cash and we had a 15-day close. We had a bunch of contingency, or not contingencies, but the numbers for the docs to be like delivered is super low, like to 3 days. So that's just what we did for this one. They still countered us. They countered us, wanting us to just deliver the EMD in 1 day instead of the average on the contract. So to me, that's a little ballsy, but they did that.
Yeah, and I think it is because they want to know the stickiness of the buyer. And I think it's a good practice for you moving forward that if you're writing an offer, a really solid offer, getting the EMD within 24 hours, it shows how serious your consumer is. So really glad that it worked out for you and for Tim. Love seeing you guys work together. So congratulations. And yes, we are looking forward to seeing you on this board more and more. So really great stuff. Let's continue cruising on. Rakitha got into contract in Stockton, and Samantha got into contract in Stockton as well with Anna Pacheco. So I see both of them on the call today. So Samantha, I'm gonna have you represent for you and Anna. I see you there. I see you're super busy. So let's turn the mic over to you. Tell us about this deal and tell us what you were experiencing in that Stockton market. Let's go.
Okay, so this is my first time home buyer I-10 client I've been working with. I brought Anna along with me because, as you guys know, I'm busy as hell. And she's been helping me out with them a lot, as far as like searching for houses. I think we only searched 3 times, found the one. And yeah.
So talk to us about competitiveness. Was it a super competitive home? Were you up against competition? Tell me a little bit about what that strategy was.
Not really. Not really, because I think it was only listed for a couple of days and then our offer was strong. It was 20% cash.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. I think Anna's in the office with you as well, right? Hello,
Yeah.
Anna. Congratulations. We see you. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Let's continue cruising on. All right. Next up, we have Liz Serta got in contract in Hayward for 505. Roxanne Adams got in contract in Martinez for 524. And Sasha Sniper got in contract in Las Manos for 550. Liz, good to see you. Liz, I think I'm going to be seeing you also in Miami.
Yes, Miami, bitch. Yeah.
Deal. And by the way, while we turn it over to Liz, is there anybody else on the call that's going to be in EXPCon? Because we'd love to see you. So Liz, go ahead and take the mic. Let's hear from you. Talk to us about this.
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready. Anyway, so this one, it was a referral from an agent that I met through NAREP, the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals. I've been involved with that organization since like 2011. So that's why it's very important for you all to be involved. I did my due time. I was president at one point back then, 2012, and I served on the Silicon Valley board. But that's the reason why I got this referral, because I've been in touch with everybody that I met through that organization through the years. And I think they referred them to me like 2 years ago, but they weren't ready. And then with the DREAM program, they were interested in the DREAM program. Unfortunately, they were not selected for the DREAM program. And then they were interested in below market rate. And you know how there's not really much below market rate properties out there. And if there are, there's also a lot of competition for them. But then I started, I continued sending them listings and showed them the fact that there's still affordable condos in Hayward. And you don't need to wait for a below market or another special program because they did have the down payment available. So it was a lot more convenient for them to go that route. And the lender was Sergio Circo with Fairway Mortgage. So this condo had been on the market for a while, and there was a huge price reduction. That's when I took her out to look at the property with her parents, because it's the daughter and the parents that are going to move in, and they fell in love with it. They were kind of really picky, but this one was just perfect for them. It was the right location, close to both her dad's work and her work. And I built really good rapport with the listing agent, even though she was still a tough cookie. And we got our offer accepted. And there was another offer.
I love it. Well, congratulations. And am I seeing this correctly? Is Jessica your cousin? Jessica?
Oh, no.
Oh,
No, I call her cousin because she looks like one of my cousins, and
Okay.
my cousin who actually, I don't know if I told Erica, but Jessica this, but that cousin passed away,
No.
and she's no longer around. She passed away before she turned 30, but she looks like her, so I call her cousin.
Okay. All right. Congratulations to you, and looking forward to seeing you in EXP. So make sure to text me, text Kenny, and looking forward to seeing you at EXP Con. So congratulations.
Same, thank you.
To Roxanne as well as Sasha. Let's continue cruising on. All right, next up, Sierra got in contract on a flex deal in Oakland. Cortez got in a contract in Vallejo, and Brittany, while on a honeymoon in Vietnam and Bali, yeah, she got in contract twice. So congratulations and happy honeymoon to you. And let's see if we have Sierra on the line. No, and Cortez is not on. So congratulations. We'll just keep cruising. Ray got in contract in Fairfield, and Demia got in contract in Oakland for 820. And there's a pretty good story behind this one, Demian. So I know we spoke about it briefly on group coaching, but would you grab the mic, my man? Talk to us about this deal, talk to us about the strategy, and talk to us about what you went through, the patience game, all the things that you experienced with this deal. So let's go.
So this one is a flex client I met almost exactly a month ago. And at first they started out as not seriously looking. Their landlord was thinking about selling the home that they're renting right now. And so I think it kind of scared them into making a move. And so they thought they were kind of lightly looking at first, and then it turned serious. We put in a couple offers, but against my advice on price and terms, and we ended up losing out on both of those offers. But just last week, my clients, they were like, we should have listened to you on 25th. The home ended up going for like, it was like 750 was our counter, and they didn't want to go for it. Great home, didn't have anything on the Section 1. But yeah, they didn't want to go for it. And so they turned down the counter, and they told me they regretted it. And so it cost them almost $100,000, because the home that we identified for them next is one that we're in contract on. The final price ended up being $820. And so again, that indecision cost them some money, but they got to learn the lesson. They found another home that they really like. We have inspections tomorrow, and hopefully everything goes well. And yeah, they're happy. But I was out with them showing homes for every day consecutively for literally the whole month. I may have not seen them 2 or 3 days in that span of time. So a lot of work, but yeah, finally got them in contract.
Well, congratulations. It's unfortunate it took them a little bit of time, but sometimes people just have to realize that you're the professional, you're the expert, and our strategy was not the right strategy. And they learned the hard way, but at the end of the day, they're now homeowners. So congratulations to you, my man, and well fought battle on this one. All right, continuing on. Daniela got into contract in Brentwood, and Peter and Dewey got into contract in Gilroy for $982,000, which obviously not the market that they serve. I'd love to hear from Peter or Dewey. Let me see if they're on. Let's see if Dewey is here. They are not on. Let's go to Daniela, see if she is here. They are not on. So one giant clap for them, and we'll keep cruising. All right, so Otis and Jacob got into contract on a flex deal, and I know that these two have been working tirelessly behind the scenes, and they were able to get this deal over the finish line. Let's go to Otis. Otis, I do see you on the call today, so talk to me about this deal. Talk to me about what worked, and you've been talking about this partnership with Jacob for a few weeks now, so excited to hear about this. So Otis, talk to us about this.
Thank you. It's all Jacob. This one was a client that we've probably shown about 20 to maybe 25 homes. This is the actual home we went into contract on him before, but we hopped out. Inspections came back. He's an architect, so he knew it'd be some foundation issues. It was. Seller wasn't trying to play ball with us. At that time, they were already about 45 days, 50 days on the market, which was very sad because I thought we had a really good momentum with Jacob, and we had like 2 other contracts that were in that week too. That unfortunately they fell out as well. But it kind of took him out of his game, but it woke him up too, and it put a fire under his ass. And he's just been with Andre and like literally everybody just going through homes. And this agent didn't want to hear it from me, but I was like, you're not going to get this, and we're just going to end up here. And I don't think that he would have worked with me if it hadn't been for Jacob, because Jacob's kind of been the good cop. I kind of been the bad cop. But he circled back to Jacob a week ago and said, "Hey, we're about to take this off a market at that price point you guys had in." He was trying to put it at the price where we had to stay at. So we circled back, and now we're about maybe 2 weeks from closing. Hopefully the appraiser gives us the good go ahead today, and we should be good to clear to close. So yeah, it's really all Jacob. He's really been, putting it in. And I think Andre and him had a good talk where he had to tell him, "Hey man, you're not going to get a brand new house, and all these homes you're looking at by the lake are all going to have these issues. So we have to give up something." And I think that and timing got it through. And we got a good pipeline, about maybe 5 or 6. Just been losing out just crazy on crazy deals, some shaky agents doing shaky things, but the momentum's there. So, I just really want to give Jacob his flowers because he's been working his ass off.
I love it. I love it. Well, I don't see Jacob on the line today, but hopefully he'll see this playback and get his flowers. So congratulations to both of you guys. Job well done. Let's continue cruising on. Next up on the list is Vernon and Lisette. Vernon and Lisette got in contract in Vallejo for $550. Let's see if either one of them are on the call right now. I do not see them on, so we will keep cruising. And then Lawrence, he got into contract for $825. I didn't see him on the call either, so we will just keep cruising. So last week, you guys, solid week for you. 18 new escrows, over $11 million in new volume. So congratulations to you guys. We're looking forward to going to EXPCon next week, talking a little bit about our success, but also learning tons of new things that we're going to take back to the team. When we go to these events, we go with the student mindset. We go to learn from other top teams in the company to see what are they doing, what are operational efficiencies that we could put in place, what are, different types of training and things like that. So we're excited to go next week and fill our cup. And, you guys, just so you know, are a really big deal. When people look at the teams across the nation, the teams across this entire company, you guys are a very big deal. What you guys have been able to create as a team and your constant levels of production, you guys, people are truly, truly inspired by everything that this team does. So remember that you guys are the best of the best. You guys are the champions in the industry, and you guys are talked about at these events. So congratulations to you and all of your continued success. I saw something here. Can I have that slide with the shout out? I'm so excited. Absolutely. We'll make sure that you get that, Jakara, and let's continue cruising on. So a couple things to look ahead to. First and foremost, if you have not done this, I want you to go now. QR code's on here. We have business planning coming up this next month. 11th, 13th, and the 15th. We're going to start in Sacramento. We'll be in Hayward, and then we'll be in Oakland. We opened it up yesterday at coaching, and I think we got over 30 people that are already signed up for this. So great job getting in front of this. You guys, your new year starts right now. The planning, the preparation, understanding what you want to make, lifestyle experiences that you want to have, being able to understand what your budget is for 2025. It's going to be a big year, but it's only going to be a big year if you truly put some thought and some preparation, some design behind it. So you're the architect of your own industry, or of your own career. So it's important that you guys truly, truly come with a plan ready to go into 2025. So we're going to go full tilt, and I'm super, super excited. So Jakara, the way that you sign up is use this QR code that is on the screen right here. We could also drop the link in the chat down below, but it's just a QR code. Pick the location that is closest to you. And hey, if you want to come to all 3 locations, you guys can, but just pick the one that is closest to you. All right, guys. And as you guys know, the 13th and the 14th of December are huge days for us. On the 13th, we do an industry event called Focus and Fire. Here is your lineup of speakers. We're bringing in some really high-profile speakers. We're bringing in our coach. We're bringing in Chelsea Peets, Min, What's a Mortgage, Nick Mallory. So this is going to be a really, really fun event full of tons of things that you can use in your life and business to elevate. So make sure that you grab your tickets. Once again, QR code is here. Both of these links are live, Focus and Fire and Holiday Heat. We're going to continuously talk about these 2 events because we want to make sure to pack the house. Now, for the people out there who want to get planned, prepped, and prepared with all of their outfits to go big on this event, it is Studio 54 themed. So make sure that you come out dressed to the nines, looking good, and let's have some fun. So make sure to grab your tickets. These are both paid events, so make sure to grab it. There is a combo option on the Eventbrite. Make sure to grab your tickets. Molly, on either one of these, did you have anything that you want to say, talk about, contribute before we continue cruising on?
No, I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm kind of excited for this year's event. Our first one that we had at Bridgyard was fun. So if you were there, yeah, this is another one of those events. But I'm excited to see this one. But yeah, Studio 54 is the theme.
So Molly, are you wearing bell bottoms? I just was curious if you're wearing.
Can you explain Studio 54 for the Gen Zs on this call?
Yeah, so here's all I want you guys to think about. When you think Studio 54, just think disco era, and all you have to do is just go online, search that, create a Pinterest board, and we'll give you all kinds of cool outfit types. Big butterfly collars, bell bottom pants, big glasses, goldfish platform shoes. You know what I mean? I'm talking disco era. What else, Molly? What are we missing here?
I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll put together the vision board or a backsplash. I'll change it or next week so people can visualize it. I mean, I'm not that damn old, but I do have a Pinterest board of Studio 54.
That's right.
So it's plenty of time to get that outfit together. So those of us who are anticipating it earlier this year already have one, but yeah, it's fun. And I will say it's an industry event. And there are a lot of people that that come out for it. We had a really good time. Food, open bar. So yeah, it's definitely a time to be had. You don't want to miss. If you missed the first one, you don't want to miss this one. So
the movie has great outfit inspiration as well. Yeah, absolutely. So you guys,
Diana, share, like all of
yeah. So we're gonna go big, and so have some fun with your outfits. Dress to the nines. Let's come out and party. You know, it's the next day after Focus and Fire. So fill your cup from the educational side one day, meet some great minds, network, and then the following day you come out and just party with all of us and have some fun. So it's a really
you definitely want to be seen. So yes, yeah. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm really, really excited for us to all come together. I'm also excited for you, Pam. Pam, you didn't raise your hand. We talked about community contributions. Don't you have another year of your block party that closes the whole block down in River Islands? I don't know. Did you not want to talk about that?
I think I came in a little bit late after the community, but yeah.
All right. So tell us what's going on. For the people that do not know what this is, tell us a little bit about it, because it's a big deal.
It's our 4th annual event. One thing we're doing differently this year, and everybody else should take this little tip, is we have local sponsors sponsoring the event. So like we're gonna have kettle corn, we're gonna have cotton candy, a photo booth, a face painter, a balloon person, and tons of candy. But we're able to step it up a bit because we have sponsors. We have like the Sunny, the supervisor is sponsoring, just local businesses. So it's, the cost, it just makes it nicer. So anyway, real exciting. And that's the story. But we're kind of trying to keep it low key, because if we tell people now, it's going to be too crowded. So we're going to surprise them.
I got to tell you, I got to bust the bubble a little bit. There's nothing low key about this thing. Last year, the DJ was out there. We're thrilling out there with everybody dancing. It's a big deal. And so if you live out in this area, you guys, I definitely think you should drop by and say hello, because it's a fun event. And just congratulations to you guys and all the work that you've put into this 4 years running. I'll be there with my family for our 3rd year in a row. So I'm excited to be there.
And we'll be working too. I'll talk to you off site, because you gotta get up there and give a shout out, and
All right. Well, hey, I love it. And it means that we don't have to walk door to door and trick or treat, because Silas just has so much fun being in that court and having some fun. So looking forward to that, you guys. So a lot of great things coming up. We have business planning. We have our Focus and Fire. We have Holiday Heat. It is Halloween time next week. So you guys have some fun. I'm actually going to be coming back from Miami the day before. I'm going to New Jersey, going to Miami, and going to learn as well as contribute, from my side. So looking forward to this week. Coaching will still take place this week. We'll have an adjusted schedule for next week. But coaching will still take place for Wednesday and Friday of this week. And so before we stop the meeting, does anybody have any questions, any thoughts, any contributions? So go now, book your tickets for business planning. And if you haven't got your tickets for the other events, make sure to grab those tickets as well. Let's go, Liz, rapid fire before we wrap up. Your timing is always impeccable. Let's go, Liz.
Oh, for sure. Anyway, I'm here on my coming soon listing in Oakland, the Fruitvale district. So if you guys have anybody looking out here, it's 3 units, 3 bedroom, 1 bath upstairs, and 2 units in the lower area. But I'm here with doing inspections, so just wanted to let everybody know.
Cool. If you can, drop the address down below. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's go Blessing. Then we'll go Jay and close this out.
Hi, I totally forgot to mention, but if you are in Brentwood, Antioch, Oakley, this Saturday is Hometown Halloween. So downtown Brentwood would be shut down, and myself, Hector, and a couple other agents have a booth, and we will be passing out candy to the community. But it's the first time I'm doing it, but it's a huge event where literally downtown Brentwood is completely shut down right by where the farmers market is. So it's a great time to come out and see the locals.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Let's go, Jay. And then I saw the baby. I saw the baby for a minute.
So first, I just wanted to pitch my listing. I have a studio in Crown Colony, Daly City. Sorry, baby. And I have a 3-bed, 2-bath in San Bruno near Skyline Drive. So let me know if you have any buyers. And he wanted to say hello to you, Elias.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? Oh man,
Reach out if you guys have any buyers.
congratulations to you and your lady, once again, my man. Super, super cute. And let's have Luis close this out. Luis, last contribution. Let's go ahead and take yourself off mute. Let's go.
What's up, team? So I don't get to contribute as much as I can, but I just want to say I'm inspired with everybody. I see what everybody's doing. As a newer agent, when I first joined the team, I was a little intimidated. I felt like it was some competition, but now I see that we're all in this together. We're all a team. When the team wins and somebody gets under escrow or closes a contract, we all win. So I just want to say, keep pushing.
Bro, contribute more. We appreciate you being here. And that's what this is. It's about a team. Now, obviously, there's competition within the team, but at the end of the day, we want to see our brothers and sisters win. And that's what this team is all about. So I appreciate you saying that. Thanks for closing out the meeting with that. You guys know where to find us. I'll be on a flight tomorrow morning, but I will have somebody still hosting our Keep It Moving for tomorrow with market updates with Ashley, as well as Blessing will be there to help me out and kind of get that train moving. So if you guys need anything, let me know. I'm going to go to Jersey to deliver a keynote. I'm going to bring my red phone. I'll explain more of that later. You guys have an amazing, amazing day. If you need anything, send me a text message or send me a Slack, and I'll see you guys soon. As always, be you, but fast. Peace.